Now that it's second semester, you might have a need to adjust some of the people or students that are in your different classes, whether you had different pairs in your class now, or you're co-teaching with someone different, or possibly if you have students that are taking your class through an independent study, you might want to manually add them to one of your active classes in Schoology. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So from any page in that Schoology course, so I'm just going to add it from this Schoology training course, but you'd want to be in the particular course where you want to add or remove people. And you're going to go down to where it says members on the left side and open up that link. And that's going to open up the page where you can see all of the different people who are in your class. That's students and teachers. Okay, remember that anybody who has the little crown next to their name, that's an admin in the class. So teachers are going to come in by default as admin. But if you wanted additional people to be admin on the class, whether it's a para or a co-teacher, you would have to manually add them in so that they would have access to that class. So if I wanted to make somebody else admin, so if I wanted to make Pete an admin on this class, I'd go to the little settings icon and then I would choose make admin. If you want to remove someone's admin, you would just go to the same settings icon and then remove admin from anybody who is already an admin for that course. Now, if you want to add additional members to this class, you're just going to go to the add members icon at the top of the page, and then you're going to search for the person who you want to add to that class. So if I wanted to make Kathy Beneke an admin in this class, all I would do is check her name and then add as a member. But then I'm also going to have to go and make Kathy an admin as well. So now that she's in the class, I would have to go to the settings icon again and then go to make admin, and then she will have full admin capabilities in the class, add content, grade assignments, things like that. This is the same process for if you have a student who wants to take your class as independent study. So again, you'd go to add members, but one thing you need to know when you're looking for students is you have to look in the school that they're in. So if you're looking for a high school student, you have to look in the group that says Northland Pines High School. So right now I'm looking at Northland Pines School District, and that's where all the teachers are housed. But if I click on the drop-down menu and I find Northland Pines High School, this is where all the students are going to be housed. So if I wanted to add Abby Alborn to this class to take it as an independent study, I could do that right from the screen, add members, and then Abby would be in this class. So that's if you have like an independent study student, or a student that's taking in a blended model, something like that, where they're not in that particular class roster that imported from Infinite Campus. Now you can also remove people too. So if you have a student or a para that's no longer in that class and you just wanted to clean up your roster, all you would have to do is go to the little settings icon and then unenroll, and that would take that person out. Now, if they're already in the Infinite Campus class, they're going to come back in the next night. So Infinite Campus is going to put that student right back in if they're part of that Infinite Campus class. But if they are not, if they were a para or a independent study student that is not on that Infinite Campus roster, then they will not import back in after you unenroll them. So that's just a little bit on how to manage the members of your class in Schoology.